Today, Alex is making a ghast farm. The ingredients required to make the farm are listed here. Alex places scaffolding to level 220 and begins making a glass and stone platform as illustrated here. Alex places a powered rail, solid block, and lever to power the rail. This platform will serve as the collection mechanism that will collect the Ghast Tears. He places regular rails on the glass and powered rails on the stone blocks. Note that Alex has chosen to build this in a Soul Sand Valley biome. This is important because in this biome, only a limited number of mobs will spawn, and moreover, only ghasts will spawn on magma blocks. When built in other biomes, mobs like zombie piglins would spawn, just like in the gold farm in the Nether Waste biome. Ghasts are plumpy, screechy blobs that fly in the nether sky, making baby-like noises as they move. With their dangly legs, they take pleasure in spitting fireballs at players, doing damage like creepers to whatever blocks they hit in the nether. Ghasts have only one use. When killed, they drop some gunpowder, but also Ghast Tears. The farm is not very effective as a gunpowder farm, but the Ghast Tears are important and can be used for two things. First, you can make end crystals, which when placed and broken, make a tremendous explosion. End crystals can also be used to summon the dragon in the end dimension. Ghast Tears can also be used to make potions of regeneration, which is the reason Alex requires the farm. He would like a few bottles so he can use them when he eventually faces off against the dragon in the end. Note the final configuration of the platform and the spacing of glass and stone blocks as shown here. Alex has mistakenly placed a powered rail, stone and lever at the other end of the platform and corrects this after placing the hopper minecart. Once the platform and rails are added, Alex adds the storage for the collection mechanism. As he will make 5 identical platforms like this one, he uses hoppers to collect all the drops from the storage into a single double chest. The hopper minecart needs to stop momentarily to drop off all the gunpowder and Ghast Tears it has collected So Alex makes a mechanism using a comparator, redstone torch and repeater that momentarily stops power to the powered rail until all the items in the hopper minecart are emptied. Finally, Alex must power all the powered rails by placing a lever on the underside of all the stone blocks. It's time to add the hopper minecart. Alex corrects his mistake on the far end of the platform and observes the hopper minecart to ensure it is working as desired. The platform is then built 4 more times, with hoppers connecting together the 5 platforms' drops into the one central double chest. Once placing the hopper minecarts, Alex begins by building out the roof of the farm at Y level 228, which, similar to the gold farm from a previous episode, ensures that mobs will only spawn on the spawning platform and not above the platform. He builds a frame around the entire build and fills in the frame with glass blocks, leaving only a 2-block airspace. Once the roof is completed, Alex must then add a side wall around the farm. He starts with the lowest layer of the wall. At Y level 223, the farm will be segmented into 25 sections, each with an 8 by 8 spawning platform. It is important that the ghast cannot leave the segment it spawns in, and the side wall ensures no escape for the ghast. Therefore, Alex must not just build a wall around the entire farm, he must add a wall around each of the 25 spawning platforms. The wall must be 3 blocks high, leaving only a 2-block space between the wall and the ceiling. The ghast will not be able to escape through a 2-block airspace. The solid wall is important as it protects Alex from attack by ghasts, which will spawn in while he builds this farm. As long as there is a solid wall between him and the ghast, they will not see him, and therefore will not attack him. Next, Alex builds a protective glass barrier around the scaffolding to avoid being seen by the ghast when he goes up and down. Once at build height limit, or Y level 256, he adds an AFK platform exactly in the middle of the farm. Finally, Alex adds the 25 individual 8x8 spawning platforms to the farm in a 5x5 grid. He puts on his boots with the Frostwalker enchantment so he doesn't take damage from standing on the magma blocks. After placing the magma blocks, Alex places 4 powdered snow blocks in the center of each platform, leaving a 1-block airspace, similar to what he did when making the magma farm in a previous episode. In the case of the first platform, the snow blocks are not exactly in the middle of the platform, but will still be effective in killing the Ghast. Once this is done, Alex only needs to AFK on the platform at build height. As long as he stands there, the only place mobs will be able to spawn is on the 25 spawning platforms, and the only mob that can spawn will be the Ghast. The powdered snow will kill the Ghasts, and the hopper minecarts below the platform will collect the drops and place them into the central storage. Once Alex has collected Ghast Tears, it's time for him to make potions of regeneration. He collects nether wart, Ghast Tears, redstone dust, and gunpowder, and places them one at a time in the brewing stand in that order. The nether wart makes an awkward potion, and adding Ghast Tears makes a potion of regeneration. Adding redstone extends the life of the potion, and adding gunpowder converts it into a splash potion, which takes little time to use, less than drinking the potion. Success! Alex is ready for the next step in his adventure. Join Alex at Noob Friendly and make your potions of regeneration.